This is Gloria J. York, Master Tarot Reader for over 25 years and spiritual channeler since birth. Also, best-selling author of the #1 bestseller, Medical Manslaughter. Will your doctor cause your death? Please read it because it will save your life. It's a true story. Okay, well, here we are going into the month of June, and we have quite an exciting month. The summer solstice is going to be on the 20th, Father's Day on the 21st, and so it truly is going to be a month of a lot of ups and downs, ins and outs, shocks and surprises. So we're going to take a look now at the sign of Virgo. And so we're going to look at the initial card, which is the Knight of Cups. So Virgo, someone is going to come towards you professing their love. Someone cares about you very, very much, and they want you to know that. And they've been taking their time about coming to you. This has been going on for many, many months. And finally, they got enough nerve, or they think that the time is exactly right to tell you how much they do love you. And maybe through this pandemic and spending time with a lot of people that we love, maybe this has come to being fruition. And whoever it is has realized that they don't want to live without you. And influencing that card is the Magician. But your Magician card came up in reverse. But nevertheless, the Magician says a lot of things. It says that you are very good with the written word or the spoken word. You also like delving into the occult. And what you want is you want something special, you want something very creative. And it might have to do very much with this person that is coming to you with the message of love. And so you like excitement. You like having someone you can depend upon. And you're a very creative person. And so your creativity draws people to you. You're very sensitive. You're very fragile. And people like being with you. They do, because you go along. You go along with people. You don't like to argue or anything. You really don't. Now, as your root, and in the most recent past, which means the last couple months, you have the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is saying that you need to take off the blindfold. And you need to say and see things as they really exist. And in your case, you not only have to see how they exist, because Spirit is telling me that you know certain things are going on that aren't exactly right. So Spirit is saying with this card here, you need to speak, and to speak up and to say what you're feeling and what you're thinking. See, you hide a lot of things inside, Virgo. You smile, but inside you could be sad or angry. And you bottle all this up inside of you all the time. And that's not good for your health, because finally your body can't take all that stress and pressure. And then that's how you end up being sick, or migraine headaches, or in the hospital. You need to say what you're feeling. You need to release it. And you don't want to be saying things in the closet. Speak what you're feeling straight to the person who it's meant for. And that goes for love, and that goes for anger and disagreements. Now, when we look further in the past, which was the last few years, we have the Nine of Rods here. The Nine of Rods has to do with employment and activity. And as you can see, we're at a 9. The full completion is a 10. So a few years ago, things were so different than they are now. Who would ever think that we would go through a lockdown? Who would ever think that we in America would feel what it would be feeling like and learn what it would be feeling like to be in a communistic country under socialism, where they tell you when you can go out and when you have to stay in, and they tell you where you can go and where you cannot go, and what you should wear and what you should eat. And that's exactly what we've been feeling during this pandemic, and that's why so many people are so sad and actually angry, because this was totally against the way we were born to be. Our forefathers fought for our freedom. They died for our freedom. And we cannot ever give up our freedom easily, ever. And so throughout this ordeal that we've been going through, and thank God it is almost behind us, because Spirit is saying like we're like 95% through all that. Eventually that's just going to be a memory. And Spirit is telling us that there were people that have gone through this period and they will never be the same. Many have committed suicide. Many had gotten involved in killings. There's an increase in drug use, alcohol abuse, spousal abuse, child abuse. It's been a very, very dark time for a lot of people. And again, I say it's so good we're starting to come out of it, because the human body needs to build its immune system. And you do that by eating right and definitely having sunshine and fresh air. So get out, get outside, mingle, move, talk to people, because that's the way you were built to be. You weren't built to be alone. And so as we continue and we look at the destiny, we have the 5 of Pentacles. And again, you'll see this card came up in reverse, which is a good thing, because when it's this way here, you're feeling a lack of money. You're feeling like you're on the outside looking in. You're feeling alone and isolated. But it did come up in reverse. And so money is going to be coming to you. And you will be getting money in June. You will not be feeling so alone and isolated. You'll find yourself getting out more, and things are going to start to feel more natural and normal. And that'll play a lot on your mood, because you get depressed easily, Virgo, because you're so sensitive. You feel the hurt from other people. You feel when they're in pain and when they want something and you can't give it to them, like the children or the grandchildren. You're very loving and very tender and very warm. And that's the beautiful part about you, Virgo. Yes, it is. It's the part we love. But you have gotten yourself also so involved and feeling the depression of this particular circumstance. And it shows up in this next card, which is the 4 of Swords. Now, normally it came up like that, but today for you it came up in reverse. But nevertheless, the 4 of Swords is saying, hey, take care of your health. Take care of your health. Rest. And get enough rest and de-stress. You can't get by with just a couple hours a night. You have to get by with 6, 7, 8 hours. You need to have all that. Some people 7, 8, 9 hours. So you know yourself, but a couple hours is not enough. And if you feel tired during the day, Virgo, Lay down and take a nap. Take care of your health, honey. And if during this pandemic you have felt something wrong, well, as we know, a lot of the doctors weren't seeing patients and they weren't putting you in the hospital. Everything was COVID. Well, if you're feeling something is wrong, then now's the time you can go see the doctor. And they are taking and looking at patients again. So if there's something bothering you, chest pain, leg pain, back pain, make sure you see your physician, whatever it is. Now, in the position where something you might fear, we have the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups tells me that you have been very, very busy. And if you haven't been, because this is now going into the future, meaning in June, get ready. You're going to be very busy. Maybe you're going to be going back to work. Maybe you're going to be offered a couple jobs. Maybe you're going to be starting a new enterprise, an entrepreneur, or something that you've wanted to do and accomplish, and it's all been put on hold since February. And now you're going to rev up and get these things done. Could be decluttering your home. Could be painting, organizing. But you're going to be busy. Get ready. And then when we get to the position of our family and friends and those around us and colleagues and workers, you have the Page of Swords. So a message is coming to you, Virgo, through the mail or email, even a phone call. There is a message coming to you. And it's something that you've been waiting to hear, some sort of message. It's some information that you've been waiting for. And so that is coming towards you during this month of June. And of course, time is fluid. And so, though the reading is for June, this may flow into the beginning of July too. So keep an open mind in that regard too. Now, there is someone in this regard here, Spirit has just said to me, that this is about some sort of venture that someone wants to take, a younger person, something they want to get involved in, something they want to learn and do, maybe a new skill, or they want to take classes or go to college or trade school. And they're going to bounce that idea off of you. They want to get your thoughts on that. So it could be a message coming to you from a child or a grandchild. And in the position of what you desire and what you want, you have the Ten of Pentacles. You want money. You want to have money in your pocket where you don't have to worry. And you want to be surrounded by your loving family. And you want them to be taken care of. And you want to enjoy life. You maybe want to go on a vacation together. You maybe want to buy something and spruce up where you live, make it more comfortable and more peaceful, more beautiful. This is what you desire. And it goes in line with your destiny of no lack. Remember, this came up in reverse, no lack. And so you've got this good card. You've got this Ten of Pentacles. It's going to come about for you. It really is. So keep that in mind and keep dreaming those dreams, thinking those thoughts, because that's how they materialize. What you think about, you draw to yourself. So always think positive. You don't say, I wish I had enough money. You say, thank you. Thank you, dear God. I have enough money. Thank you for all the money I have. I am abundantly blessed. Yeah, that's how you do it. And then as your final outcome, we have the Page of Pentacles. And this came up in reverse. So this is a message coming to you, again from a younger person, about money. Now, because it's coming up in reverse, it's telling you that the message is going to be slow in coming, that the money is going to be slow in coming, but it's coming. And also, it's telling you that if there is some venture that you want to start in, something you want to do, some new business, some way to make some more money, this would be the time to get those thoughts together and make that happen. See, you're shining up the money, the gold piece, and you're thinking, can this generate revenue for me? And Spirit is saying yes. Give that some more thought. Don't let go of that idea, Spirit is saying. You've got some really good ideas to make money, but you got to follow through. Now, you know I always pull an extra card, and here I pulled for you the High Priestess. One of the strongest cards in the deck, the High Priestess. Yes, knowledgeable, successful, loving, connected to God spiritually. Now, this could be you. This could be you as you develop. If you have a strong connection with God, your Creator. This could be how your family, your children, your grandchildren look at you. If it's not, then it's someone that you go to, that you look at like this. Someone, whenever you have problems, you go to this person for advice, for help. And so this is either you at this point, or if it's not, then it's, like I said, someone that you go to. Could be your mother, mother-in-law, superior, boss, supervisor, I meant to say. And so you'll be seeking that counsel, especially when you start to renew and review this idea that you might have to move forward on an idea that you want to do, something you want to do in your life. So you've got quite an exciting month on your, in addition to all else that's going down this month, you've got quite an exciting month coming forward. Main thing is, remember, take care of your health, watch your health. Love is coming towards you. Money is going to be yours. Keep concentrating on that. And I think I'll pull an extra card for you from the Archangel deck. You know, the archangels that we know about that stand at God's throne are Archangel Michael, who is our protector. He stamps out all evil and anything that might be coming towards us that's bad. And then Archangel Raphael, he heals us, whether we have a sickness of the mind or the body, or anyone we know might be ill. Archangel Raphael is there. And then we have Archangel Michael, who has delivered all the important messages. Yes, delivered all the important messages since day one. Delivered to us since the beginning of time. And so there are other archangels, and a lot of those names we don't know, and I've been learning a lot about the different archangels and what they do, their specialty is. And some of those names are in this deck. And so let's take a look and see. As I'm shuffling, I'm asking them, this archangel, to give us a special message just for the sign of Virgo. And that could be anybody who has Virgo in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, anywhere in your astrological chart. This message, the messages today are for you. Okay, Virgo. They tell me now it's ready. Indigo and crystal children. Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. And by that, they mean children that are sensitive like yourself, that are artistic, that have spiritual abilities, that connect easily with the metaphysical, with the spiritual. They might see spirits. They might hear voices. They definitely can sense when there's some body that might be in the room. No one else could see or sense it. They could smell the fragrances and the aromas. And so it says, Archangel Metatron is saying, you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help those that are sensitive. Yeah, you can, Virgo, because you have that very spiritual, delicate touch. Yes, you do. God bless you. That is very special, very special. So I hope you've enjoyed this read. And if you have, please click on like, share it with friends and family, colleagues, and share it with people you don't even know. Share it on Messenger, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, because there's others out there that are born under the sign of Virgo that need to hear these messages too. And as I'm speaking right now, make sure you click on subscribe. Please, very important. And if you'd like to leave a comment, scroll all the way down, leave a comment, ask a question. I read them all. And if you ask a question, I'll get back to you. Till we meet again next month, I wish you a beautiful June. God bless you and keep you safe.